You know, I spent the whole weekend trying to rest, Andrew. I really did. I cleared the schedule, I put my phone away. Or tried to.
Hmm? The intention was there.
The intention was there. And now it's Monday evening, and I think I feel more tired than I did on Friday afternoon. It's a strange kind of exhaustion.
I know that feeling exactly. It's that contradiction, isn't it? You have the time, the space is there, but the feeling of rest just doesn't arrive.
It doesn't. It's like my body is on the sofa, but my mind is still at the office, still running through lists, still anticipating the next thing.
The mental noise. It doesn't seem to have an off switch anymore. I used to think of rest as just the absence of work, but it's not that simple.
No, it feels like there's this low-level hum of anxiety or maybe just information running in the background all the time.
Yeah, information. That's a good word for it. Even when I'm trying to do something relaxing, like reading a book, my brain will just jump. It'll jump to an email I forgot to send, or a news headline I saw, or something I need to buy from the store tomorrow. It's like the world is whispering in your ear, constantly. 1,000 tiny obligations and updates, none of them urgent, but all of them present.
And that whisper is so hard to ignore. It creates this background radiation of responsibility. Even my hobbies have started to feel like work. I have a list of books I should read, movies I should watch.
The shoulds are the enemy of joy, aren't they? The moment a hobby becomes a should, it's just another task on the to-do list. It's not a source of replenishment anymore.
It's the Industrial Revolution mindset applied to our souls. We're trying to make our leisure time efficient. We schedule relaxation. We track our sleep like it's a KPI. But rest isn't a factory. You can't just increase the output. It's the Industrial Revolution mindset applied to our souls. We're trying to make our leisure time efficient. We schedule relaxation. We track our sleep like it's a KPI. But rest isn't a factory. You can't just increase the output. It's the Industrial Revolution mindset applied to our souls. We're trying to make our leisure time efficient. We schedule relaxation. We track our sleep like it's a KPI. But rest isn't a factory. You can't just increase the output. It's the Industrial Revolution mindset applied to our souls. We're trying to make our leisure time efficient. We schedule relaxation. We track our sleep like it's a KPI. But rest isn't a factory. You can't just increase the output. It's the Industrial Revolution mindset applied to our souls. We're trying to make our leisure time efficient. We schedule relaxation. We track our sleep like it's a KPI. But rest isn't a factory. You can't just increase the output. It's the Industrial Revolution mindset applied to our souls. We're trying to make our leisure time efficient. We schedule relaxation. We track our sleep like it's a KPI. But rest isn't a factory. You can't just increase the output. It's the Industrial Revolution mindset applied to our souls. We're trying to make our leisure time efficient. We schedule relaxation. We track our sleep like it's a KPI. But rest isn't a factory. You can't just increase the output. And suddenly you're not reading anymore. You're just holding a book and thinking.
Right? And it feels like a failure. You failed at the simple act of reading a chapter.
I think part of it is that we're never truly unavailable. There's no clear edge to the day anymore.
That's true. The phone in our pocket is a constant tether to everything. Work, news, social obligations. It's all just sitting there, waiting. There's an expectation of being reachable.
Even if no one is actually trying to reach you, the possibility is enough to keep your brain on standby.
Totally. It's an internal pressure. I was watching a movie with my family the other night, and I caught myself picking up my phone. No reason. It didn't buzz. It didn't ring. It was just a habit, a twitch.
The productivity twitch. The search for a small, easy task to complete. A little hit of, I did something.
Yeah. And it completely breaks the spell of whatever you were doing. It pulls you out of the movie, out of the moment, and then you have to work to get back into it. It's not passive rest anymore. It's active. It takes effort.
Which is exhausting in itself, the effort of trying to relax. And it's become something else too, hasn't it? Rest itself has become another project, another thing to optimize and perform.
Oh, 100%. It's everywhere. Are you getting your optimal 8 hours of sleep? Is your meditation practice consistent? Are you doing your digital detox correctly?
You see these pictures online, this perfectly curated moment of peace. A beautiful cup of tea, a book placed just so, a serene view out the window. It's rest as an aesthetic.
Right. Rest as a performance.
And if your rest doesn't look or feel like that, there's this subtle sense that you're doing it wrong.
Exactly. The pressure to relax perfectly is the most stressful thing in the world. I sat down to meditate the other day, and my mind was racing. My first thought wasn't, okay, that's what the mind does. It was, great, I'm even failing at this.
That's the paradox. You can't force quiet. You can't achieve stillness like it's a goal on a checklist. The whole point is to let go. But we're approaching it with the same mindset we use for our careers, striving, measuring, judging.
And it just doesn't work. It just adds another layer of mental clutter.
So where does that leave us? Sitting on the sofa, tired from our weekend of rest.
Yeah, I don't think there's a simple answer. I mean, we're not going to suddenly figure out how to have a perfect, disconnected weekend. The world is what it is.
No, and I think looking for an answer is part of the trap. It's another thing to strive for, another problem to solve.
Maybe it's just noticing. Like you notice the twitch to check your phone and just don't. And you sit with that little jolt of, what if I'm missing something for a second?
Maybe. Or noticing the mental to-do list popping up while you're trying to listen to music and not judging it, just seeing it and letting it go.
It's less about finding a state of perfect peace and more about being okay with the messiness of it all, accepting that sometimes rest will just be sitting quietly with a racing mind. And that's okay.
Maybe true rest isn't an empty mind. Maybe it's just an unburdened one. One that isn't expected to perform, even at relaxing.
There's no grand solution, is there? There's no 5-step plan.
No, just this quiet shared feeling of, so it's not just me.
Yeah, you too. And maybe for tonight, that's enough.